what objection am I almost begging him for here?
Give me more for my trade.
Say it again louder.
Give me more for my trade.
I can tell you from doing this with real customers, well, Steve, that's fine. Instead of me giving you $8,000 more, why don't you give me $8,000 more for my trade? And that way I can have my payment at $236. So you're going to have to be prepared to handle the trade objection. It won't happen every time, but it will happen. Make no mistake about that. The math is simple. Divide the negative equity by the balance to finance. That'll give you a percentage. Multiply that percentage times the payment that's on the sheet. That'll tell you what percentage of that. That'll give you the amount of payment that's going towards his old vehicle. Then you do the either or close. Say, look, if you want the 2036, put down another $8,000. Or if you want to, I always tell the customer this. I always pretend like they have the money. I never want to shame a customer. Or if you want to leave the $8,000 wherever you have it, go ahead and live with the 2189, which you'll quickly get used to. Okay? Does this make sense? Betty and Desiree, does this make sense?
No, I don't.
Well, she's trying to
That's
figure
what
out
I'm trying to figure out.
where do you get the number?
Okay.
So how are you doing it? You're saying 101,000 times 8,
Okay.
8,000 divided by.
Work with me. The balance to finance here is $110,000.
Okay.
Okay? The negative equity is $8,000.
Correct.
So take the 8, you got a calculator on you? Pull out your phones. Divide 8,000 by 110,000. 7%. Then multiply 2189, which is the payment, times 7%.
$2,000, $1,900.
No. 2189 times 0.07. It's 153. $153 of this payment is going towards the trade-in. So you subtract the 153 from the 2189 and you show him the real payment for the truck. The real payment for this truck is not 2189. The real payment for the truck is $2,036. Or a shortcut might be multiply the 2189 times 93%. Okay, and that's going to give you the actual payment for the truck. And then you got to roll into another close. So, Adam, you can have the lower payment if you put down $8,000, or you can keep your $8,000 and live with the higher payment. Which one works best for you? But you got to quickly reclose. What I find that happens too often is a salesman goes through all this and said, "Well, what do you think?" Who cares what the customer thinks? What are we here to do? Get them to say yes to taking delivery of the truck. If they don't like it, they'll let you know. Don't worry. Okay? Does the math now make sense?
Yes.
Okay. Give Adam a round of applause. Thank you, Adam.
You're welcome.